Wars. The Real Bit Wars.
Hello, welcome to the Real Bit Wars. I'm Chris, and I have 3 new video game pickups to show you today. But before we get into that, what do you say we crack open a beer here? We've got Super Hop Brothers. Check out the label on this bad boy. This is from Barrier Brewing Company out of New York, I believe. So, let's sip on this for today's video. Ooh, that is good. So anyway, you might have seen my Christmas video last year. My wife actually got me some very extravagant gifts, some new video games. Long story short, she got them at a buy 2 get 1 free sale. The third game that she got, it turned out I already had, so they were nice enough to allow her to take it back and give her store credit even though the sale was already concluded. I'll give you some information. This is the store here. This is a business card they have. The Pad, it is called. We went to the Appleton location. I have also been to this one in New London, but there you go. That's the info in the store if you need that. So we had this store credit for quite some time, and we kept going back, and I just wasn't finding anything that I needed. I was hoping to get a nice heavy hitter, because that's what she had gotten me for Christmas. It might be a bit of a stretch to say I got that, but I did get one really cool NES game in here, and then I had a little bit left over, so I got a couple of GBA games as well, and I only had to pay a few dollars out of pocket in addition to that, but I'll show you the GBA games first here. We got Bomberman Max 2. You might be surprised to learn that there are still Bomberman games that I'm missing. I have the first Bomberman Max game for the Game Boy Color. There are 2 different versions of it. There's like a red and a blue. I've played through and beat both of them, and I've got to say they're not really my favorite ones in the bunch, but I have always wanted to get every Bomberman game, and so they had the red one. I still will be on the lookout for the blue version of the second one now. These have this, there's some weird mechanic. I think these were released to like coincide with maybe a GameCube game. Tell me if you know anything more about these. There's some sort of way where you kind of unlock things to play through the game, and playing it out of that context, it's like you just loop back around through the same levels over and over, and it's like a maze. It's difficult to get through them. So because of that, I don't like them that much. They're not my favorite of the Bomberman games. But still, one that I needed, Bomberman Max 2, they call this Red Advance, is the full title of it. And then this caught my attention. I don't know anything about this, but I like me some Gremlins. So we got Stripe versus Gizmo. So I haven't even played any of these yet, but I like the Gremlins game on the NES. I like the one on the Game Boy as well, both based off of the second movie. Yeah, cool stuff there. I like the Game Boy Advance. Kind of like a portable Super Nintendo. All right, and the main event. New NES game. Castle of Deceit. Now look at how nice and bright the blue is on this cartridge. Now these labels tend to be a little bit cheap. You can see there's kind of some discoloration going around the edges, little like kind of spots of color there. But the blue is just so pristine. I'm gonna see. Check out what it looks like in compared to one of the faded ones. Look at the color difference there. This is just crazy. So this is, you know, as far as these blue cartridges are concerned, among the nicest looking ones that I have. So, yeah. It's always a good day when I get a new NES game. But that does it for today's episode. Thank you for watching.